Lesson 2-8, Example 1. Our objective here is to learn to solve whole number division equations. So let's take a look at this one right here. We have x divided by 7 equaling 5. And you might think that this looks like a fraction, and it could be thought of that way, but this line right here also means division. I could write the same problem like this, and it would be the same thing. It's just another way. Another way you might see it is like this. All three of those are the same way of writing that division. So when we see this, we want to think division. Now, if I want to find out what x is, so I want to get x by itself on this side of the equation. Well, right now I'm breaking x into 7 different pieces. Well, so I'm dividing it by 7. So I need to undo that division. Well, the opposite, the inverse of division is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply this side by 7. So I end up with 7 times x being divided by 7. If I multiply that out. And 7 divided by 7 is just 1. So it's the same as saying 1 times x or x. Now if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other to keep in balance. So I'm going to multiply this other side by 7. And 5 times 7 is 35. And so x is equal to 35. X is 35. Let's double check that. We're going to take this 35 and put it back into our original equation. So 35 divided by 7, we want to know, does that equal 5? And 35 divided by 7 does equal 5. So that's a yes. So double checking my solution, x does equal 35. Let's take a look at another problem. 13 equaling p divided by 6. Remember, we can do the operation on either side of the equal sign. So p divided by 6 is equaling 13. We want to know what p is, so we want to get it just this variable by itself on this side of the equation. So if I'm dividing by 6, I want to do the inverse to get rid of this 6. I'm going to multiply by 6. Since I do it to one side, I'm going to do it to the other side. And p divided by 6 times 6 leaves me with p, the variable by itself. And 13 times 6 is 78. So 78 is equivalent to p. So let's double check that. Let's put in 13 equals 78 divided by 6. And we want to know, is that correct? And if I work that out, I can just show this real quick. And it is equal to 13, so that's a yes. So p does equal 78. So using the inverse, so the inverse of division, using that inverse, which is multiplication, to solve for the variable.